Hi guys, I hope you're well. I'm Terry, and I wanted to do a video because this is actually about the rapture, a dream that I had about the rapture. This was kind of like 3 years ago. It was actually 3 years ago, and this dream is special to me as well, something that really stands out in my mind because it was one of the visions that I had that led me to becoming a Christian. So I was a Hindu, and a very staunch Hindu, practicing Hindu, and I did have belief in Jesus Christ as well. I used to do work at the monastery at times and things like that, but um, I was still a practicing Hindu. But I started getting these visions and dreams of Jesus, and it started getting very, very intense. So this dream and this vision that I had about the rapture is, as I mentioned, something that was really serious that actually led me to becoming a Christian. So I'm gonna start. So when I had this vision, it started off in an open field. There was like a green open field, and there was fire falling on the earth. They were just kind of like balls of fire, like how you get meteors falling from the sky on earth. And this is what happened. And then I see myself in this space. It's kind of like a cobblestone town made of stone, a town made of stone, and there was this temple that was there, and I took these three stones. I had three stones in my hand. I don't know what the significance of this was, but I had three stones in my hand, and I released the stones into kind of like the slide. It was sliding down into this temple made of stone. Don't know what the significance of that is, but anyway, I did that, and then the dream shifted. I was now in the city. I was in a town, and there were cars that were, people there. They were frantic. There were cars. They were at standstill, and everybody was just so scared. Like kind of pictured this, a scene like in Godzilla, King Kong, when the beast is coming and everybody's scared and they're running away and leaving their cars and things like that. And this is how it actually was in this dream. You know, people were scared. The dream shifted again, and here I saw people again, but they were trying to hide. They were hiding trying to hide in places, trying to find places to hide and things like that. Like in the dream, I wasn't like scared or anything like that, but I was there kind of just like watching it, like witnessing it, like a movie kind of playing out just like in front of me. So people were scared that there was this beast that was coming after them. I didn't see the beast, but in this dream, I knew already what was happening, the feeling and things like that. The dream shifted again, and this was special to me because I saw Jesus. He was standing there and he was waiting for me. He was wearing a white robe. He was waiting for me, and he came for me at the time. So I saw him, and then I see myself on a vessel. Now this vessel looks like how you get a spaceship, but it's not like covered, it's open. And I see other people that are also on this vessel. And now the vessel is flying away from the earth. And while the vessel is flying away from the earth, there's fire that's falling on the earth. So the earth is still being destroyed by fire, and the vessel is moving away from the earth. Okay, there were other people on this vessel, but compared to the population of the earth, there was just a few people, and I then ended up in a place of light, and there was so much of light, and I would definitely think that this was heaven. So I ended up in this place of light. There was so much of light, just a bright light, just warm, loving light. Definitely feeling the presence of God. I knew it was heaven, and I was there. And there was a younger girl that was next to me, and I told her that the earth is being destroyed right now, and things like that. And that is when the dream ended. And it was a long dream, and everything just played out in sequence, just as how I am telling you now. It just played out in sequence, just like this. So I wanted to share my dream with you because, as I mentioned, it was something that really stood out to me, and one of the visions that actually not made me become a Christian, but one of the stepping stones and things that helped me to progress in my spirituality as a Christian, because I saw Jesus in this dream, and the message here is that Jesus is coming back, and I know he is coming back, whether it is soon or whether it's in a few years' time, the message here is that he's coming back. And I saw in this dream that he was coming back. He's coming back for his believers. And what also stood out for me is that there were not many people on this vessel as compared to the population of the earth, as I mentioned. So, I would just say that, as a put your trust in Jesus Christ. The message is that he is coming soon, and we are in the end days, and it may seem like we are living in, it's just impossible that something like that could happen, that Jesus will return, and it's been so many years and things like that. But we are living in this world, we are living in this reality where we have a reality, and we don't believe that our reality can change at any time, but it can. Our reality can change, it can change. And Jesus is coming soon. This message is that he is coming soon. And this was just one of the visions that I had. So, whatever you take away from this is just my message. Put your trust in Jesus. No matter what you are facing, whatever problems you are facing, Jesus is always there with you. He does not forget his believers. You know, he loves those who believe in him, and he also loves those who do not believe in him. Okay. And I think that I'm also a living testimony in that sense, because as I mentioned, I was a practicing Hindu. I was very strong in what I did, but the little faith that I had in him, he knew that I had that faith in him, that little faith, and that little faith was a seed of hope. It was like a mustard seed that that little faith just had to be there for me to change my life, for me to become a Christian, and a believer, a full believer in Christ, leaving away my old traditions and my old practices and things like that. So it doesn't matter, even if you have this belief and faith in Jesus, even if it's just the size of a mustard seed, that is enough for him to to love you. And that devotion is just enough for him to love you. So I hope you enjoyed listening to my testimony. I'm a bit of a shy person, so I don't really like posting on social media, but I hope you enjoyed this one. And I'm going to be posting more of my visions and dreams. So take care. Bye.
If you watched the entire video, leave a comment. I want to read your opinion and see what you have to say. Like this video so more people can watch it, share it with others, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell to receive new videos, and check out these 2 amazing videos that are appearing on your screen.